today's video, Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 3 just dropped, and I have the best controller settings for this superhero season. My settings will give you insane aim assist with all the new weapons so you won't miss any shots, and help reduce the input delay so you can edit faster. And the best part is, these settings work for all controller players, Xbox, and PlayStation. But before we continue, this video is sponsored by Boomerang. They're currently doing a June campaign giving away over $4,999 in gift cards. And yes, you can spend this on anything. Consoles, PCs, vacations, I don't care, spend it on anything. There's no complicated forms to fill out, it's super easy to enter, and every purchase you make qualifies you for an entry. And one winner will be chosen at the end of the campaign on July 7th. It's limited time only, so be quick and make sure to check out Boomerang and enter the giveaway with the first link in the description. Wait, chill. He doesn't know. $200. Let's go. Dead. This gun's crazy. Free kill. Thank you. 200. $100. $200. What's happening? It's like I'm in a movie. Slow motion. 200. These pistols are broken. $100. $200. Come here, boy. GG's. So jumping right into the brand new Chapter 6 Season 4 superhero themed season. For the settings on the video, I play on full screen, 1920 by 1080 resolution. Have your VSync turned off for less delay. For frame rate limit, this is what your monitor supports. Mine's 240 Hz, so I can play on 240 FPS. For rendering mode, I put this on performance mode for less delay. Moving down here for the graphics, for the brightness, if you're playing on console, I recommend putting this at 150% because of the shadows. Otherwise, if you're on PC, you can turn this down a bit. Mine's at 115%. User interface contrast doesn't matter at all. Colorblind mode turned off and colorblind strength at 10. User interface parallax is for the item shop, so this doesn't matter as well. Now down here for the graphics, have your 3D resolution set at 100%. View distance and textures both on epic. And for meshes, this is preference for what you want your builds to look like, but if you want less delay, you can play on low meshes. I play on high meshes. And I also have show FPS turned on. Now moving on to the audio settings. For the volume, make sure your main and sound effects volumes are turned up. And scroll down here to the sound quality, make sure this is set to high, 3 headphones turned on, and make sure you have visualize sound effects also turned on. Now moving on to the next page, a secret tip if you don't watch my videos to lower your input delay, scroll all the way down to the bottom, make sure your replays are turned off. Having your PC or console save every single game you play adds a lot of delay, so make sure all 4 of the replays are turned off. Also make sure your energy saving settings are also turned off for less delay. And to reduce the input delay when you build, make sure reset building choice and turbo building are both turned on. And to double your editing speed, make sure you have disabled pre-ed option turned on, and auto confirm edits, make sure this is set at both. And for my combat settings, make sure you have preferred item slots turned on. This makes your life as a controller player so much easier. My shotgun's in my first slot, SMG in the second, these 2 are unassigned, and AR in the final slot. And for my movement settings, I have toggle sprint on, auto open doors on, mantle activation on hold, hurdle activation on press. Now moving on to the game UI, the reticle settings, I have my reticle turned on, reticle ammo indicator off, show spread first person on, show recoil first person turned off. For damage numbers, mine's on cumulative. For reticle damage feedback, this is on hit only. Damage number scale at 125%. And for my HUD scale, this is at 75% with these options turned on. Now move on to the gyro settings. Another way you can lower your input delay is make sure you have all these settings turned off. Having the game save all these extra settings you don't use adds a lot of delay. And the same thing applies to the keyboard and mouse sensitivity and binds. If you don't use them, make sure these are all turned off. Now moving on to the controller page for the brand new Season 4 controller settings, make sure you have invert controller view turned off, controller auto run turned on, build immediately builder pro turned on for less delay when you build, edit hold time and simple edit hold time at the lowest number possible for less delay when you edit, slide hold time is preference. For camera options, make sure for the camera options and vibration, make sure these are all turned off for less delay. For the quick weapon settings, make sure these are all disabled. It's really unnecessary and delayed. Move on to the controller sensitivity for my look and aim. These are both at 4. Build and edit mode sensitivity multiplier both at 2. My first person mode's at 1.12 and have advanced options turned on. For my look sensitivity, my look horizontal and vertical speed are both at 44%, and I don't have any boost turned on, so no turning boost, no turning vertical boost, no turning boost ramp time, and also no instant boost when building. Having boost turned on makes you a lot more inconsistent if you're not used to it, so I recommend turning this off if you're trying a new sensitivity. Having boost makes you a lot more inconsistent, and I recommend having boost turned off if you're trying a new sensitivity. For my ADS sensitivity, my ADS look horizontal and vertical speed are both at 12%, and just like the look sensitivity, I don't have any ADS boosts, no ADS turning horizontal boost, no ADS turning vertical boost, and no ADS turning boost ramp time. For scope speed multiplier this season, mine's at 0.89. Down here for the advanced sensitivity, I have look dampening time at 0 seconds. This allows it so there's less delay in the right stick and it's really responsive. Now down here for the advanced sensitivity, my look dampening time is at 0 seconds. This makes it so the right stick is really responsive and not delayed at all. For look input curve, I still play on linear and I think it's a better choice over exponential. For precision and tracking aim assist, these are both at 100%. And down here for the dead zone, my left stick dead zone's at 10%, my right stick dead zone's at 12%. Now move on to the final page for my custom PlayStation 5 binds. You guys can pause the video if I'm going too fast, but that is going to be the end of the video. If you guys made it here, make sure you comment down below 500k like this. Let's try to reach 500k subs before the summer ends. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.